Hello everybody. So today I'm doing a brief overview on the ships for the different factions in my little machine I've been making. The two factions are the United Coalition of Earth as well as the People's Stellar Union. These first two vessels you see are the Mercury A as well as the Type 1 Corvette for the PSU. These are the destroyers for the two factions. On the right is the Luna and on the left is a Type 2 destroyer, both armed with four heavy long-range railguns as well as PDC defenses. These are the cruisers. So the PSU variant in the back is more of a heavy cruiser. The front is a Mars class, while the back is a Type 3 heavy cruiser. These are the heaviest ships so far for either faction. The front is the Dreadnought for the Coalition forces, while on the back is more of a Super Dreadnought for the PSU. I actually made that thing a little too powerful. It's got amazing shields, and it can withstand pretty much everything I've thrown at it. So I've been working on designing some new ships to counter it with a lighter tonnage to its heavy tonnage. And that would be these ships here. These are our new heavy torpedo cruiser. Each one carries 9 Howler class Mark 8s. Or I guess just Mark 8 torpedoes. It's a vertical orientation, allowing a salvo fire. You can fire them either all at once, or you can fire them in volleys, as so. It's also armed with 4 long-range railguns, so it's decently armed, same as a destroyer, but has more torpedoes than a Mercury A carries. There you can see a full salvo. Here you can see the PSU Super Dreadnought firing its long-range railguns as well as its PDCs against a incoming torpedo salvo. So far, I've massed up to 4 torpedo cruisers. Excuse me. And so far, even firing a salvo of all 36 torpedoes, not one was able to get through, or was able to get close enough to actually detonate its warhead against the vessel. So far, the Super Dreadnought's posing to be a major risk to the coalition forces. This here just goes to show the withering amount of firepower a Super Dreadnought's able to put out. Just absolutely ridiculous how many guns you can bring to bear on either side. It far outweighs and outguns any other vessel in the coalition navy. So far it's proved to be pretty much impervious except to the MAC cannons on the larger ships. However, those are limited in the number of shots to make them so they're not overpowered, as well as the fact that I'm alone controlling the different sides, so it's not exactly fair if I just dominate long range with MAC fire. Here you can see a wing of torpedo cruisers having fired their torpedoes, moving in to engage with their guns, and not proving to be too effective, to be honest. So far, I've not been able to get through the shields with just long-range railgun fire. So even the Coalition Dreadnought has been unable to pierce the shields with its mass battery fire, and it can bring up to 13 to 14 railguns to bear on a broadside. However, even that amount of firepower is not enough to get through the shields. This series really so far has just been me wargaming for fun with 2 different factions, deploying ships basically in my head on my little mini map I've been making, as I try to counter as well as counterattack with the PSU and the UCE. However, it's been fairly difficult as the coalition lately because of the new shields that the People's Stellar Union has introduced. The Dreadnought so far has proved to be pretty much impervious to anything I throw at it. Even a massed fleet, it's able to take them out with relative ease and suffer negligible damage. I'm working currently, though, on a ship able to fire a heavier salvo of torpedoes, which can hopefully break past the PDC. I hope you enjoyed this brief look at the ships. I hope you look forward to what's to come. If you do, please leave a like, subscribe, or comment critiquing what I'm doing and giving me advice for what I can do in the future. Until next time.